In the heart of the Pacific, from the islands of Samoa, came a family that changed wrestling forever. They weren't just wrestlers, and they were warriors, bound by blood, by heritage, and by an unbreakable bond. This is the story of the Anoa'i Family, the dynasty that built the foundation of WWE itself. A story of power, tragedy, loyalty, and legacy. Chapter 1. The Origins of a Dynasty. It all began with Reverend Amitwana'i Anoa'i, the patriarch, a man who didn't step into the ring himself, but who raised sons that would carry the fire of their ancestors. In the mid-20th century, his family migrated from Samoa to America, chasing opportunity and bringing with them their proud warrior spirit. At the same time, in Samoa, a man named Peter Maivia, known as the High Chief, became one of the first Pacific Island wrestlers to make it big in the U.S. Amitwana'i, and Peter formed a blood brother bond, uniting two families into one legendary wrestling lineage, the Anoa'i Maivia family, which would later connect to none other than Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Two paths, one destiny. Chapter 2. The Wild Samoans era, 1970s-1980s. The 1970s brought chaos to the tag team scene, and two brothers led the charge, Afa and Sika Anoa'i, known worldwide as the Wild Samoans. No one was ready for them. Barefoot warriors with wild hair, grunting instead of speaking, unleashing raw fury in the ring. They looked like they had stepped straight out of a volcano, and that's exactly what made them unforgettable. Under the guidance of Captain Lou Albano, they dominated WWF's tag team division, winning multiple tag team championships and defining what Samoan strength meant. Afa and Sika didn't just win matches, they opened the door for every Samoan wrestler who would follow. Their legacy became a pathway for the generations to come, including their sons, nephews, and grandsons. Chapter 3. The Family Expands, 1980s-1990s. The 80s and 90s saw the Anoa'i family explode across wrestling promotions worldwide. Samu, the son of Afa, and Fatu, Solofa Fatu Jr., later known as Rikishi, joined forces as the Head Shrinkers, another hard-hitting, no-nonsense Samoan team. They fought like savages, but danced like legends. Then came Rodney Anoa'i, better known as Yokozuna, a mountain of a man. Though billed as Japanese, he was pure Samoan royalty. A 500-pound juggernaut who crushed the competition and became a two-time WWF champion. When Yokozuna stepped into the ring, even The Undertaker had to respect the weight of his power. He was one of the first Samoans to reach the absolute top of WWE. But behind the glory, tragedy often followed. Yokozuna passed away in 2000, gone too soon but forever immortalized in the family's heart. Then came Rikishi, the dancing destroyer. His moves made crowds laugh, but his in-ring ability made them cheer. He became a cult hero, especially with his signature move, the infamous stink face. Yet few realized he was laying the foundation for a new generation, his sons, the future Usos. And let's not forget Eddie Fatu, known to millions as Umaga, the Samoan bulldozer. A silent beast unleashed with rage and power. He battled John Cena in one of WWE's most brutal matches. But like many great warriors, his flame burned too fast. He died in 2009, leaving behind a legacy of pure destruction. Chapter 4. The Modern Bloodline, 2010s-2020s. The world of wrestling evolved, but one name rose above them all, Roman Reigns. Born Leati Joseph Anoa'i, son of Sika, brother of the late Rosie. Roman was destined to lead. From the Shield's powerhouse to the big dog, and now the tribal chief, he became the living symbol of his family's power. But Roman didn't stand alone. By his side were his cousins, Jimmy and Jey Uso, twin sons of Rikishi. Together they formed the Bloodline, a storyline that blurred the line between fiction and family reality. Then came Solo Sikoa, the youngest brother, stepping up like a silent enforcer, ready to protect the family legacy by any means necessary. The Bloodline wasn't just a WWE story. It was the real-life continuation of the Anoa'i dynasty. Every glance, every speech, every betrayal felt real because it was. Chapter 5. The Extended Bloodline. Now, if you think it ends there, think again. The Anoa'i reach stretches far beyond WWE. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, grandson of High Chief Peter Maivia, is part of this family by the sacred Samoan blood brother bond. He's carried the culture, the pride, and the energy of his heritage to Hollywood itself. Tamina Snuka, daughter of Jimmy Snuka, connected to the family through marriage, and Trinity Fatu, Naomi, wife of Jimmy Uso, have also kept the Samoan presence alive in WWE's women's division. This isn't just a family, it's a kingdom. Chapter 6. The Next Generation. As the elders grow older, a new breed of warriors rise. Jacob Fatu, son of Sam Fatu Tama, became a sensation in MLW, and recently joined WWE, promising to bring chaos and charisma like his uncles before him. Zilla Fatu, the son of the late Umaga, is training to follow in his father's footsteps, and fans are already calling him the next Samoan bulldozer. From the islands of Samoa to the bright lights of WrestleMania, the bloodline never stops evolving. Chapter 7. The legacy that never dies today, when Roman Reigns stands tall with Paul Heyman holding the titles and Solo Sikoa at his back. You're not just seeing one man's dominance. You're seeing generations of sacrifice, struggle, and soul. From the Wild Samoans' first battle cries in the 70s to Yokozuna's world titles, to Rikishi's laughter, Umaga's rage, and Roman's reign, every victory was written in blood. This isn't a gimmick. It's a lineage, a living story that began in Samoa and conquered the world. Because when you talk about greatness in wrestling, one name echoes through time. We, the Ones. The Anoa'i family didn't just dominate WWE, they built it. And as long as the bloodline stands, their legacy will never die.